So this is Virgil Ware. He was shot to death by a 16-year-old white youth in Birmingham, Alabama, on the afternoon of the same day when the Ku Klux Klan terrorists murdered the 4 girls in the church bombing.
The same day?
The same afternoon, same day, yeah. The
Maybe
bombing
that's
was in the
why
morning.
he's not as prominent, because he's overshadowed by the other ones.
Sure, that's correct, yeah. So Virgil Ware, he was 13. I was my peers and I were all the same age. I remember this like it was yesterday. I was bar mitzvah that February. They were slain in September. John Kennedy was slain 2 months later in November. Anyway.
We think we have gun violence today.
Oh, tell me about it. 40,000 plus a year.
That was John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
November 11th, November 17th?
22nd.
22nd.
Right.
In Dallas, Texas.
So what do you think of the art imagery?
Well, I think this whole thing is good.
You like the frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember where I got it, but it made me think of like old school furniture, and at exhibits, and people will see themselves. And
well, you can't really see yourself, which is even more interesting.
No, you can't. It would be lower probably at an exhibit.
I would leave it like this so you can really see him, because not seeing yourself is a message too.
What do you think of the allegorical sea monsters? I know you've had trouble with some of those in other works of mine. What do you think of these here?
Well, the monster's really cool.
Oh, cool. That's good.
But, you know, again, this is so strong. The layout's not too bad, the combination. It's a difficult thing. I can tell the comic book feeling of them attacking him. And they're very humorous. And his face is very somber. You know, look at this little thing here. It reminds me of that Star Trek where those things got in their ears. Remember that? These things would get in their brains through their ears. It was really gross. You could see the tail going into there.
He's got a hint of a smile. I haven't thought of this before, but it almost makes me think of the Mona Lisa. You know, they say the Mona Lisa has this hint of a smile.
Well, it's a somber look, but at the same time, a confident look.
So you like this work?
I like the whole thing here, and I like his face, and I like that. But I still have a problem with focus. I mean, he's the focus.
Focal point, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, in a way, this somberness compared to this scary comical. See, what you're doing here, I think I might have said that before, is you're trying to deal with this in a way that's, you know, like when Jews were in the concentration camp and they made fun of Hitler. It's a way to deal with something that's really scary, to belay the scariness, to defray, to diminish, to release,
It's also
by making it playful.
But I also, keeping that in mind, all the teaching I did in schools over the years, where I would show these sorts of works, and they would be child accessible, with the allegorical sea monsters, asking the kids, the students, the pupils, why wings? Why allegorical sea monsters? And you're hearing lots of interesting responses from the children.
Why do you call this a sea monster?
Well, I call it an allegorical sea monster. It could be like an insect or some other kind of monster if you want.
It can be any kind of monster.
Well, I suppose
it's monstrous.
It's what?
Monstrous.
Monstrous.
Whatever kind, it's.
And you see the writing in there. Trump, birther, race. That was.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what that says.
Yeah, it says.
Racist?
No, go letter by letter.
Well, I see the RACE. I can't tell what these are at all.
That's an H, that's an A, that's a T, and that's an E.
Hate. I don't see it, but I believe you. Oh, is it the other way? No. Oh.
Well, anyway.
But these monsters, you know how you feel sick a lot in your body? These are like things that are inside of you that make you sick. Don't you think? Like
that's an interesting
viruses,
interpretation. Yeah.
And then also just in your brain, scary thoughts.
Well,
I mean, we are scared about Trump. He is frightening. He's going to create an authoritarian state.
and also one of the
He may
irony,
overextend his stay.
and reading news articles the last couple of days, when I go to the library and read newspapers, this whole thing about him bringing prices down is a hoax, because they're going to spend billions of dollars arresting and deporting several million or more millions of undocumented immigrants, and these immigrants do all the field work in the farms in different states around the country, and they do a lot of construction work. So read one article in the New York Times that said housing and food prices are going to go up, up, up. So much for Trump's.
Well, we'll see. It could happen.
It's going to
Mostly
happen.
what worries me is destroying the federal government, destroying our ability to combat climate change,
Yeah.
and destroying all the institutions that preserve democracy.
Yeah.
He's going to destroy the Department of Justice. It may be temporary.
We've gone on way too long here, but thank you very much, David.
Long's good. I like long.
Damn.